to a new tutorial on how to make a survival game in Unity. So we're going to be doing a pretty basic survival game, but in this first episode we're going to start out by just kind of setting it up. So first things first, we're going to hit Control 9 over here to open up the asset store, and inside the asset store we're just going to type in island. And we're going to get ourselves a nice island, and we're going to set the price to 0. And I'm just going to go for this island right here. So download. And we're just going to let that download, and then once that's done downloading, we're going to import it, and then we'll put it in the game. So once you have it imported, I just opened up one of the scenes. One thing I forgot to say was this is not really a tutorial for beginners. I mean, you could probably follow along, but I'm going to be going over some basic stuff pretty fast, so it's not really something for beginners. Like, I didn't show the importing, so you should know how to import kind of thing. Anyway, once we have the map, we'll just use scene 4. I'm going to take scene 4. Just going to steal it. I'm going to delete the scenes folder. So now I'm just going to name this game. This is our game. And then once we make a title screen, we'll make a title screen scene. But now that we have this, what we're going to want to do is we're going to right-click Assets, Import Package, Characters, and we're going to import the Characters package so we can actually just use the character controller that comes with Unity. Once that's imported, we're going to do Standard Assets, Characters, First-Person Controller, Prefabs, First-Person Controller. I'm going to drag it right in there. Hopefully this already had a Mesh Collider on it. Let's see. Okay, good, it does. So this map is not perfect, but it will work for this. Now that we have that done, we're gonna actually make a title screen. So we're gonna save it there, new scene, save this scene as title screen. And I'm actually gonna... how do I want to do this? I'm gonna take my actual scene here, and I'm gonna throw that in the background. So we're just gonna go here. I'm gonna throw this in the background of it, and so hopefully... no. Okay, so we need to fix that. So next thing we have to do is fix the camera. So we're gonna move the camera over to here, up a little more, and then we're gonna rotate it down, probably zoom in a little more, like that. And then we're gonna go UI canvas to make a canvas, UI, and then actually let's go 2D, and we'll make a text, and then we'll make a quit button and a start button to start off. So I'm just gonna make the title first with just a text box. I'm gonna call it Survival Game Original. Make it like 40, and you can put best fit and set it to like 100 if you want to get the perfect size. I'll make it white, and then we're gonna make 2 buttons. And I'm not going to resize them, I'm just going to leave them how they are. But one button's going to be our start button, and the next button's going to be our quit button. So let's just label these correctly. So start and quit. And then I'm going to make a manager script, which is going to go on a manager game object. And for this, it's going to be title screen script. Create. And I'm going to call this manager. So this will hold all the scripts for the title screen on it, which should only be 1 for now, but... so let's open that up in Visual Studio. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to clear out everything because we don't need any of it. And we're just going to make a public void start button. or just start. And then a public void quit. It's going to be pretty simple. It's going to be for the start application, or no, we won't do it that way for that. Application dot quit for the quit. And then for this, we're going to use the scene manager. Now what we're going to do is we're going to import the Unity scene manager using Unity engine dot scene management. And then for public void start, actually we won't call it that because there is a start method, so we'll call it start game. And what we'll do is scene manager dot load scene parentheses bracket or parentheses semicolon, and we're gonna put game in here, comma, load scene management or load scene mode dot single, and that's basically just saying that it's gonna open up the scene alone and not add it on to the scene that's already open. So we're gonna save that. We're gonna go back to our editor, go to our buttons, and select both of the buttons. Down here on click, we're gonna hit the plus, drag our manager in there, title screen script, start game for the start button, and quit game for the quit button. Quit. Is there no quit in there? Oh, it auto-corrected. Oops. Quit. Okay, now quit game. So now when we load this up, when we hit quit game, it will quit the game, and start game will also start the game once we go to the build settings. And we gotta add our game scene and our title screen. And then we can actually remove the first one. So now that we have both of those in there, once we hit play, it will load our game. And so I think that's all we're going to do for this first episode. However, I do want to talk about what I plan to do with this series, because I know this first episode really wasn't much. I plan probably next episode to start doing some hunger or thirst, stuff like that, or maybe the inventory. I do plan to do an inventory, hunger, thirst, enemies, animals, hunting, building, all of that stuff in the future. So hopefully you guys will continue to watch. Thanks for watching.